Okay, good morning, everyone. So our lesson today is about finding the roots of quadratic equations by factorization. So this topic is not new to you because we have learned this before, factorization. Okay, that means by factoring the quadratic equation. Okay, but please take note that in this example, okay, this is a quadratic expression, okay? X squared plus 4x plus 3 is a quadratic expression. It's going to be an equation if we write equal to 0. Understand? Okay. So let's just take, for example, this one. Consider the factorization of x squared plus 4x plus 3. So as what we have learned before, normally what we do is we write it this way. So copy x squared plus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0, then factor. Yeah, this is what we do. Actually, this is factorization. In this textbook, it is introducing a different method, but you use the method whatever is comfortable, convenient, and easy for you. Okay, so basically what we do is we factor the first term, x squared. The factor of x squared is x times x, right? And the factor of 3, that when you add them, the answer is 4, right? So 3 times 1 or 1 times 3, both are okay, right? And it's going to be positive 4. So that means both of them are positive because its product is also positive. So plus 3 and plus 1, right, is equal to 0. So yeah, as simple as that. So what you're gonna do next to find the root is just equate these factors into 0. So your first factor is x plus 3 is equal to 0, and your second factor is x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so if x plus 3 is equal to 0, then therefore x is equal to negative 3, right? And if x plus 1 is equal to 0, then x is equal to negative 1. So therefore, the roots are negative 3 and negative 1, right? So yeah, this is how we find the roots of a quadratic equation by factorization. Okay. Okay, just to give respect to this method, what what it explains to do is first you're going to, but if you're comfortable with our method, then just do it. Okay, if you want to try this one, then let's try it. Okay, so place the first, second, and the third terms as below. So first term, last term, and second term. Okay, next. Place the factors of first and third terms as shown below. So what are the factors of x squared? So x times x. What are the factors of 3? 3 times 1 or 1 times 3. Okay, next, multiply the two rows and add up the products to see if it equals to second term of the polynomial. So the second term of the polynomial is the second term of the polynomial is, oh, sorry. The second term of the polynomial is 4x, right? Wait, something's wrong with my pen. Okay, the second term is 4x. So multiply the two rows, x times 3. X times 3 is 3x, right? By the way, this is just 3, no x. Then x times 1 is 1x, okay? And then add up. Add up means 3 plus x. 3 plus x is 4x, okay? Next, yes, the sum is equal to the second term of the polynomial. The simpler polynomials are the cross pairs. Okay, so yeah, that is the sum is the second term of the polynomial. Okay, So, or x times 1 is x times 3 is 3x, okay? So, therefore, okay, x squared plus 4x plus 3 is equal to x plus 3 times x plus 1. So, these are factors, okay? These are just factors, not the roots. Because if you're going to write it as a root, it should be x is equal to -3 and x is equal to -1. So these are the roots. Okay, now let's try these following examples. So we can apply our method or we can apply this method. Okay, so let's try 2x plus 7x, 2x squared plus 7x plus 3 equals 0. So yeah, if we're going to apply factorization like this, so what are the factors of 2x squared? 2x times x, okay? And what are the factors of 3 that, okay, in this case, we have a leading coefficient, right? So that should be one of our concerns. So let's just try 3 times 1. And since this is positive, so this should be the same sign. And since the product, the sum is positive also, so that means both of them should be positive. So 2 times x is 2x squared. 2 times 3 is plus 6x, and then 1 times x is plus 1x. Please excuse my writing. I have to write it properly. 6x plus x, and then 1 times 3 is plus 3 is equal to 0. So simplifying that, we have 2x squared plus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, that means because this product and the first equation match, that means our factors, this is our factors, these are our factors, are correct. So therefore, the factors are 2x plus 1 times x plus 3 equals 0. So equate both to 0. So 2x plus 1 equals 0 and x plus 3 equals 0. And then writing it in the form of roots. So 2x is equal to -1. So x, divide both sides by 2. Okay. So x is equal to -1/2. And here in the second factor, so x equals -3. Okay. So therefore the roots are x equals -1/2 and x equals -3. Okay, I hope that's clear. Now let's proceed to the second example. So the second example there is x squared plus 6x plus 3 is equal to 5 times x plus 1. Okay, let's focus on this. So, of course, we need to simplify this first before we factor. So simplifying it, we have x squared plus 6x plus 3 is equal to 5x plus 5. So continue simplifying. 6x plus 6x minus 5x, moving it to the left, plus 3 minus 5 is equal to 0. So x squared plus 1x, 6x minus 5x, plus 3 minus 5 is -2 is equal to 0. Or we can just simply write -2 as -2. X squared plus x minus 2 equals 0. Now factor them. Okay, we can use our old method or we can use the method introduced by the book. It's up to you. So writing the factors of the first term, and then writing the factors of the third term, But remember that the sum should be positive 3. So one should be positive and one should be negative. So one is positive, one is negative. But since the difference is, or the sum is positive 1, therefore, positive 1. So therefore, we have to make sure that 2 is positive and 1 is negative, right? Yeah, so this is the factor. These are the factors of this equation. And now finding the roots, so equate both to 0, x plus 2 equals 0. And the other factor is x minus 1, equate it to 0 as well. So x is equal to negative 2 and x is equal to positive 1. Okay, so these are now the roots. Okay. Oops. So we can conclude that therefore the roots are negative 2 and positive 1. Okay, so I hope you understand that. If you have any question, just please ask. Okay.